before the show came out, there was a lot of criticisms, and there's a lot of things that came out before the show came out that like got people worried. I know the biggest one was the creators leaving the show, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
that was pretty big.
that was a huge one, and it was because the whole M Night Shyamalama debacle, and
Yep.
so they're like, "Hey, the creators are involved in this one. This one's gonna be good. This is
Yep.
that." And the creators are like, "Nah, dude, we out." But
Yeah.
I know after watching it and having a little bit of time to kind of think about it, I
Uh-huh.
genuinely think I understand why the creators left. And as always, I could be wrong. I don't know the creators personally. I
I
don't
thought you
exchange
did.
text messages
Yeah, I
with
was about to
them.
say, I thought you called them up every
Oh
day
yeah.
like, "Hey,
I got an
yo,
idea.
I got an idea on the
Hear
new
me out.
avatar.
Yep.
Hear me out."
Hear me out. Yeah. And so, it's all speculation on our part. But, I think Netflix did do a good job of getting a lot of the things that actually happened into the show. I thought they
Yeah.
did a very good
The
job of that.
settings,
Yeah.
specifically the settings, they
Yeah.
made it a point to put in a good amount of iconic settings.
Right. And so I think they did a very good job of that. I think they missed out on one of the most important aspects of the show, which is the fun aspects of it. And I think it kind of,
Well, and
not
hold on,
kind
are you
of,
before you elaborate, are you saying that the fun aspect is why you think part of the reason they left is?
I think it's majority of the reason.
Okay, 'cause
And
because
the reason why is it's more than just the fun. I just think they miss the whole idea behind it because it essentially changed the tone of the show. Wouldn't you agree? Them
yeah,
taking
for
all of that
sure.
fun. I mean,
Eh,
I apologize. That's kind of a dumb thing to say now that I'm saying it out loud. Oh, you take one aspect out of it and it changes what happens in the show? Like, yeah, of course it does, jackass. I apologize
yeah,
for that dumb point. But with
yeah,
that being said, like they did, they took out the fun and it became a very, very, very serious kind of live action. That was kind of the tone
right.
from the live action, I thought. And
Yeah.
I don't think that was the intention of the show. And so I know obviously it had a very serious
Well, what do
storyline
you think the
that
main
drove
intention
it.
of the show was?
I think the point of the show was as a whole, like at least the anime. I think it was a light-hearted kid who had to learn how to become something he never wanted to be because that's who he was. And I think by taking that fun out, they took out a lot of character development for Aang as we kind of grew with him. Because as we're getting older, we're seeing him kind of grow into this role of becoming the Avatar, something he had rejected for most of his life. And
Yeah,
I
I mean,
think that's something that got missed. And I think that's why the creators left.
he still, seemed like a kid and he still seemed like he was running away from it to me in the live action.
To think so? I didn't.
Yeah. No, I just don't think you can be gone for 100 years. And this is the show, right? The show
Yeah,
is he's
yeah,
gone
yeah.
for 100 years and he comes back, and you're 100% right. They made it a point to make him more of a kid trying to have fun at times and then getting serious, trying to have fun at times and then getting serious. So you're spot on there. But the idea of live action being so much quicker and you're trying to put so much more pressure on the Fire Nation taking over, I don't
Hmm.
mind that they made it more
Yeah,
serious.
and I know the live action's got to be quicker, and we'll get into it as we get through the show on a lot of the like changes they made and stuff like that. And there were some changes that I liked. There are some changes that I understood that you had to make because you
Well,
only have a certain amount of time. But ultimately, I think so. Just so you guys are aware, Blackie liked the show.
yes, I did the live action.
I did not.